Hello YouTube, Conductor165 here, and as won by the vote, we are talking about one of the famous Scottish twins, Trackmaster Tomy Donald. Now, after doing some research, and bear in mind, this engine was sold in quite a few years by a few different companies, I've determined that this is the 2002 Tomica World version. This would ultimately come with two Troublesome trucks. The box, I think it's this box, is shown on screen now. Now bear in mind, it's really hard for me to define which box belongs to which, and which engine is which due to the year it was made. Because the sites I use do not actually show me the box, and underneath the engine shows multiple dates. However, let's talk about the engine first. So, as you can see, he's very nicely moulded. You can see his wheel arches and how it straightens out here, like an actual 6-wheel tender engine should have. You got the very little decoration, red square and white lining. The nameplate is not actually straight, unfortunately, and I think that's a sticker issue. However, it's there and it shows it's Donald. And there's his face. Look at that face. Definitely not creepy whatsoever. You know, he may look like Donald, but there's not as much detail to him. The other side's the same. Actually, it's quite dusty, this model. But yeah, same black. Now up top you got, looks like a gold whistle, dome, funnel. Yeah, the more I look at it, the more plain I realise it is. On and off. Absolutely no cab interior. That's all just moulded. Yeah, look at that. That's just one big moulded block. Now here's where I was a bit confused by, as you know, I say I researched what these are. There it says Ghislaine Thomas Limited 2002. Okay, it's 2002. Tomy 1998 made in Thailand. That's where I get confused because there's two different dates. That's the engine, now onto the tender. Nothing underneath it. This is making me question whether this is either a copy or a legit one. Because the tender, there's nothing to it, but I don't know if it was meant to be like that. However, you got a nice coal load in there. Again, really dusty, really needs a good clean this. I keep all my engines on display and they do get dusty really easily. Got red buffer beam. Yeah, you have a bit more lining on this tender than you do on the actual engine. And sadly no decoration there, but at least you got this. Not many engines have this red between the tender and the engine. However, you'll notice that because of this tender being so light, the battery does not go in the tender like other engines. The battery actually goes in the engine. When you unscrew it using the screw as shown earlier, the whole boiler comes off and it takes in one AA battery. One has already been fitted and this engine runs quite well. So, I will be talking about the Troublesome trucks in a later review, but we might as well just discuss these. So, again, I don't know which trucks this engine came with, and bear in mind, they're all the same mould, just different faces. So, if we put one to a side, we'll have a look again. I might have already talked about one in previous review, but nothing wrong with talking about them again. So as you can see, basic grey mould with plank detailing, very nice, and even little rivets. Are they rivets? No, they're not rivets, but oh, it would look good with rivets now that I mentioned it. Inside's a little dusty, but there's nothing detailed in there. More plank detail, no red, just black on the buffers. Same on the other side. And then the face variation. Again, there was a lot of different faces made, so I don't know which one Donald came with, but he just came with two of these trucks. And underneath this truck says made in Thailand, Tomy. The main Thailand's upside down, probably from when it's been taken apart. 2002. So it could have come with Donald actually. However, in one quick thing, I will be running this engine now, but I cannot run Douglas purely because I do not actually own him yet. I only own Donald. However, as soon as I do get him, I will be running him. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look around this engine. Let me know, is it a copy or is it legit? I think tons of Trackmasters might know. But anyway, thanks for watching, enjoy the running clip. I'll see you next time, bye!